Hello, everyone. Time for another round of Bible trivia. Just going to tell you that sometimes I'm not going to have these back to back for now, just because I have a lot going on at the beginning part of this year. Um, so sometimes you'll have them back to back. Sometimes I'll take a small break. Sometimes two or three different ones might be missed. So anyway, just keep looking for them if you like them. I know some people really enjoy these. So I'll try to keep them as consistent as I possibly can, as long as time allows. Well, as what I like to do, I want to start off with asking you a question. What did one toilet roll say to the other toilet roll? These people keep ripping me off. Oh man, I love toilet paper. All right. What did the pop star do when he locked himself out? Well, he kept singing until he found the right key. Oh, brother. Anyway, let's get to our Bible trivia questions. Of course, we have 10 questions and 2 bonus questions. Here comes our first question. On Paul's third missionary journey, what happened to the new believers when Paul laid hands on them? A dove descended, the Holy Spirit came, or God spoke? Acts 19, verse 6 tells us that the answer is that the Holy Spirit came. Number 2, how many believers did Paul lay hands on in that particular situation? Was it 12, 20, or 50? Acts 19, verse 7 tells us that the answer is 12. Number 3, in Ephesus, which acts of Paul's were the 7 sons of Sceva, the Jewish priest, trying to imitate? Was it raising the dead, casting out demons, or healing the sick? Acts 19, verse 11 through 14 tells us that they were trying to cast out demons. Because the 7 priests were not followers of Jesus, what happened when they tried to cast out a demon? No response, laughter, or they were attacked. Acts 19, verses 14 through 16 says that they were attacked. Number 5, when Paul arrived in Ephesus, where had Apollos gone to spread the gospel? Was it Corinth, Sparta, or Miletus? Acts 19, verse 1 tells us that he went to Corinth. Here's your bonus question. In what area was Apollos especially knowledgeable? In what area was he especially knowledgeable? Acts 18, verse 24 tells us the answer is the scriptures. All right, let's move on to our next set of questions. After passing through Macedonia, how long did Paul spend in Greece? Was it 3 months, 6 months, or 1 month? Acts 20, verses 1 through 3 tells us that it was 3 months. Number 2, what made Paul leave Greece and return to Macedonia instead of sailing to Syria as planned? Silas was in Macedonia, they sent for him, or a plot on his life? Acts 20, verse number 3 tells us the answer was there was a plot on his life. Number 3, where were Paul's companions who had gone on ahead? Were they at Philippi, Troas, or Miletus? Acts 20, verse 4 through 5 tells us that it was Troas. Number 4, before leaving Philippi for Troas, which festival was celebrated? Was it Feast of Booths, Feast of Trumpets, or Feast of Unleavened Bread? Acts 20, verse number 6 tells us the answer is Feast of Unleavened Bread. Number 5, what was Eutychus doing while Paul was giving a message in Troas? Was he talking, eating, or sleeping? Acts 20, verse number 9 tells us that he was sleeping. And what happened? This is your bonus question. What happened to Eutychus after falling asleep? What happened to him? Acts 20, verse number 9, he fell out of the window. Now, I had an old preacher, I got to tell you this before we finish this up. He said one of the ways he could always remember Eutychus' name is that he said, if you fell out of a window like that, you'd have cussed too. Oh boy, what a character he was. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you did well. Let me know down in the comments on how you did.